Well, hello there everyone, and welcome to the YouTube video here on the channel. My name is Emily. Today we are here at Glasgow Central on the remastered Cathcart Circle route by Dovetail Games with a Class 380. Oh yeah. What we're going to do, we're going to hop in the cab, get the train ready to go, so... And that. Let's get everything cut in. What have I done? There we go. AWS self-test reset. And release the doors on the left-hand side. Now I released them on the wrong side. But that's why you check yourself before you wreck yourself. What we shall do is set our headlights up for travel markers, and that's day headlight running. That day running headlights there. Go 380 coming in. So since the remaster, you now have basically your two core trains for this route are the Class 380 and the Class 314, but the Class 385 also appears on here. Supposedly there are some AI only Class 170, but I've not actually seen that yet. And you've got the Rail 2 services, and you have the Zoomy boys, the LNER, the Zoomers, that come in sort of early in the morning and late at night. I'll quickly hop in the cab, check our departure time. We've got another 15 seconds. I'll get rid of that just so that we... There we go. So that way I can just pop the hood on without actually cheating too much. You can see we are 2 India 23. Today the GSM has registered itself. The Aero straight platform and radio, so we're just stuck on the platform. All the doors are closed, BAL lights are out. Reverser goes forward, and we'll take power. Here we go. So our initial speed limit is 15 miles per hour. You can see it's a 20 mile an hour limit once we pass this signal, but we need to let the entire train through. We're a 6-car train today. Look down the train, just watch it depart. Really, once we approach this signal, that 20 limit kicks in. There we go, up to 20. So, sorry, I got to say, what are we doing today? So this, of course, is a route learning / first look video on the Class 380. Honestly, I really like it. This is a well done dovetail module so far. I've driven it once. I've driven obviously one loop of the Cathcart on it in order to get my notes done for this video. But overall, the sounds seem good. It just has a nice level of features. You've got the duo cameras, which are obviously turned off. You can click through a decent level of the TMS. Not a fan of the departure order system, so it scrolls like that, and then it sits blank for the majority of its life. I just don't like that. You need a pause, but you need to pause for about half a second, not what it's on there. It's like 1 or 2 seconds feels like at times. Other cool feature on this Vice, that isn't part of the Train Sim Classic one, is that we can go up to 25. So I was just hoping there was a way for me to actually get a speed up on there, because I'm finding that quite difficult to read at the moment. But you can also Hold that, which basically extends the little thing there. I'm going to retract that for our first stop of the day, which is Pollock Shields West. You are in the 30 limit before you pass the 30 sign. I'm not sure why. It's just the way the game is made, basically. So we actually come back down, and the way we come back, we stop in that platform now, which is rather cool. And a green with a feather. Like I say, this is a route that, to be honest, I've not massively enjoyed in the time that DTG have done it. This is Pollock Shields West. There we go, and we're on the right marker. And it's a release on the right.
Ticket checks are in operation at this station. Please have your ticket ready for inspection.
So we'll stand here and watch down the train. So just keep an eye out on all the doors, make sure that they got 15 seconds. So what I'm going to do is press the door close command. Let's go. I wonder why that BIL light's flashing. It's probably because my door. It's roleplay that I'm keyed in basically. And then I close my cab door. Thanks for the reminder game. Lock. Not sure what happened there. That's the horn, by the way. These things are, of course, bloody rapid. We'll stay at 30. It's actually a start speed of 40, so I'll quickly put the beans in. You can see there's our next station. So it's been a crazy couple of days for me. Normally I'm on DTG releases like as soon as they're out. Not today, I wasn't. This cab has got a lightly because that speedo is so difficult to read. What? It'd be interesting to see if that's any easier to read when we turn like and start coming back towards Glasgow. Sorry, what I was trying to say was, yeah, I've had a lovely little couple of days. So the day this came out was Thursday, and I spent Thursday in Sheffield, seeing my favourite West End show, Come From Away, which is on tour there. And then Friday I went and met up with my friend Richard, and saw a comedian. So as he got home, crashed and fell into bed. Was meant to be at the Drum Miners Gala today, but I got home last night, set an alarm, went unconscious. Okay, this makes sense, that message now. So, start speed is 35. Oh, pen down, got you. Yeah. So sorry, we're 30. That's 35. Hack. I've messed that up a bit, but oh well. I wish there was a way to get a nice sort of speed indication up on the HUD, on the TMS. Sorry. Can I do that without it? No. I've got to have it up. Fine. Sorry about that. I accidentally did a cheat there. But yes, so saw that last night. Now, basically, last night was the first time I even had my PC on since this release. So I turned it all on, downloaded it. Oh, and DCS released Afghanistan. So I need to go and record a video on that after this, which you'll see before this because lol YouTube. But I'm doing this just because I'm awake and conscious, basically. For those of you wondering, the comedian I went to go and see was Randy Feltface. All I will say after the performance was hashtag blame bananas. Oh come on, Emily, that was misjudged. Collins. As you can see, I've really not played this route much. I'm just role playing that my DO cameras are broken, so I'm just doing it this way. So you see, my BIL light here is flashing under the ZAR. This is the same logic as you have on a Zoomers. Or 800 stock, I should say, sorry. Not give away who I work for. But basically, you can see now that my door's locked, and Thea keyed up as far as the game's concerned, so the BIL light's gone out. But it flashes to indicate basically where the guard's keyed in, which is quite good. But it can't tell if I'm the guard or the driver. Welcome to Pollock Shores East. Yeah, I've been a sort of a bit socialed out with some, but yes, I'm meant to go. Well, I went unconscious and I woke up at lunchtime, so just had no chance of going afterwards, basically. I have. Is it complaining because the back doors aren't unlocked? I've stopped on the marker. This would just be a the doors won't open in this train. The doors. about this, folks. Okay, it accepted that, so... First time I've experienced that, not gonna lie. Knock everywhere.
Please ensure you have a valid ticket for travel. You will be expected to produce your tickets to have.
Sorry, mild paranoia kicked in there. So yeah, the thing with Cathcart, it's dead easy to actually do route learning for if you don't want to, if you know, if you, basically everything's a stopper, so you don't even need to know what the next station is. You just need to know what, you know, you need to sit there and pay attention, basically, because like, I am, no, I'm at the right speed. 40 is as fast as I've gone so far on this route. You can see I just sight the station, go idle, wait till about here. I have the stop points turned on still just because sometimes trains can get really pedantic if you don't get it just right. But like, even step 1 on this though, it's quite a firm brake application. I tend to go sort of step 2, never more than that on the brake application. So sort of that. It's a smooth brake controller though, by the way, so it just gives me a reference from where my thing is. Because I obviously I can't see particularly well where that is. I did also see a job to do here. Oh, shush you. So of course, really good shout I heard from Richard actually, who did a review of this, and I will get behind it. You have to turn your safety systems on when you're in the. There we go. We can see that we're clear on that. Basically, you've got to turn your safety systems on every time you get in a train.
24 hours a day.
Why not just preset it? I'll have a preset in the menu where you can say, I want my safety systems turned on by default. It just means you don't have to spend time looking for where that is or anything like that. Come on, please. Oh, I'm thick. Don't hate. Most trains I drive, when you are stationary and the doors are released, the DSD disables itself. There's 314. So that was what the default was for this route, and to be honest, oh god, I've overcooked it. Well, you can see what the train rides like at 45. Yeah. The overall sort of vibe I get. That's our 20 there. I thought it was a bit further back. I definitely hit that, don't worry. It's Cathcart next. Just sort of creeping at Cathcart. My sort of vibe is the 314 was too weak on its own for this route. With the extra stock on the route now, it's a nice little route to drive. Before that, it was just, it felt really bland. It felt like I was playing Train Sim 2010, or like, okay, so I've got a good analogy here. With substitution and all that, it feels like I'm doing a proper Train Sim Classic scenario sometimes. Like on Great Western Express now with all the different freight wagons and all that kind of stuff. But on this route, when it first came out, because there was no substitution that you could realistically do, except for like the 66s and stuff, where it was like 166 service a day, it just felt incredibly bland as a game. Whereas what I would sort of say with this, bring the train to a stand. that up. You know, whereas with this now you've got 3 different types of unit, and it just, with substitution, like I say, it feels a lot more like it does in reality. I've been to Glasgow Central, well, twice. Once in service, once not in service. So once to catch a train, once not to catch a train. I've never actually worked a train at Glasgow, but overall, the sort of... What are we doing, guys? Whenever I'm releasing the
All our
doors...
trains and stations are no smoking.
Well... What? Come on, stop being a twerp. Mount Florida next. We're at in a 20 limit until the end of the train passes that, so... There we go, as we're arriving into Mount Florida. That was weird, I got a notification on my phone at the same second as that start happened. And I was like, what's broken? Nothing. But... I'm going to be a bit firmer on the brakes there, but it just shows... If you stand on the brakes, this thing will slow down. And see, our next stop, Glasgow Central. We're sort of 3 minutes late, but shush, we don't talk about that. Oh, I know, it's just Cross Hill next. It's not, we're going to, the next train is going to Glasgow Central. It's not our next stop, I'm sorry. For some reason, my cognitive ability is fucked today. Getting speed just... Oh, we've got a bit further ahead of ourselves. I do enjoy the little suburban routes around Glasgow. I need to do actual suburban Glasgow on TSC again soon. Now that I've got a bit more endurance to recording, I need to do it. At the moment, I'm sort of in a phase with route learning where I'm again like, no, actually that's 3 or 4, 6 is ahead. So it's giving us an incorrect stock car marker there. So we'll go for the SDO marker here. Fine, we've got our own cameras. Planting flowers, leave me alone. Feels slightly derogatory to the Class 380 to take a picture with a train-shaped plant pot with it. But those are on all the ScotRail stations. It's quite cool. We lock the doors. Okay, and a work clear to depart. Oop. There's a 40 post. So we are basically going... If I could see the speedometer, it would be going for 40. That's my only issue so far, is in bright sun, you cannot see the speedometer. Like, there must be a light leak up there somewhere, and it's just... That's an interesting idea, actually. Bear with me. Sorry, I'm just... Yeah, we'll stop at this station, and then I've got an idea. If I do lighting... I'm going to try and trip out the... You literally cannot see that speedometer. This is... Sorry, I'm just going to cheat a bit to help myself out after that. Out of shower. That's my headlight controls. Confirm, confirm. So, it's back wall for saloon lighting. No, it's just the sun. The saloon lighting, I've tripped it out now, and I've still got the same issue. I can turn it back on. Let the at least let the passengers see what they're up to. Putting the fan to high. Set the AC temp to 20. 20. Oh! Right. Door opening, passenger service, yay. Shut the fuck up. Good, that's fine. Oh, I stopped right off the end, oops. Both the doors are locked, reverser goes forward. My excuse for speeding, by the way, how fast am I even going? It's so difficult to tell. Remember when I mentioned before, the station we stopped on the way back when we drove up there? That's the station. Yep.
Mind the gap between the train and the platform. Mind the gap.
Yeah, we're 3 minutes late now, unfortunately. When it says unlock the doors, that's obviously an error, but I know if I lock the doors, I'll complete the instruction at that point. The next and final yeah, so do our departure. Post is there, so just back down 25 now. Yeah, so everything aside from that lighting being insane, this is fine. follow this route now. So yeah. That's looks like empty stock coming in from the Shields depot line. That's the first time I've heard the DSD go off. So sorry, I panicked and hit it really quickly. There's a lot of 380s kicking about now, a lot more 380s than 314s. But I quite like that because, again, I think it's sort of a better representation of what the area is like in real life. Now all we need is a 320, and this will be perfect. Some Avanti stock would be lovely, and so would some TPE, to be fair. But that is sort of AI that comes in and out of the route, and you don't really get to drive. But overall, this just feels so much more right now. Also, why does it feel like... yeah, look at that light. It's so bright. It looks like there's snow on everything. So I do think that's a lighting issue with the route, that the sun is just insanely bright. But aside from that, this is really cool. I don't know if this is a lighting... I do have mods in, I should caveat that, but I also just feel like I don't have any mods that cover this route aside from substitution mod, which covers all the other Scottish routes, but like obviously substitutes 380s, and that's the only thing I can think that would apply, even vaguely. Go. There's our stop marker. So yeah, you see, as soon as we go into the dark of the station, it looks so much better. I'll bring it down up to a 10. And we'll just coast in and stop right on the money. What we'll do, we'll open the doors, that'll end the surface, but then we'll continue in free roam and just have a look around the train and just discuss featurettes or feature stuff. So yeah, 380, max speed 110, 1B end cab. So obviously we turned around because we ended up got one in the front end going out, one in the front end coming back in, which is fine. Looks like a lot of other trains have also gone out whilst we've been out, so that's fun. Positioning the train like that will make it look better, I promise. So we'll reverse neutral. We'll unlock the doors on the right, and what I'll do is shut this cab down. So neutral off, off. We're just going to say return to free roam. So tail lamps have been set, which is good. Say not in service. See what I mean about it just takes forever. Yep, not in service. Or I should say chilling. I've seen a 385 with that on in real life, which is quite fun. Anyway, so let's have a look around the cab. So that's all around here. Horn. Second man side works. That's your egress. Don't know why you have an egress in the driver's cab. You just open the door, you know. Actually, I suppose that'll probably be like how you release the door, which is fair enough. Fair enough. Doors lock, closed, release. That makes sense. Safety switches isolation. I should leave that in normal. I don't think it's actually simulated on this route, which is fair enough. Let's have a look down in here. So we've got our door controls, headlight controls, which to be honest, that should just be left in daylight mode. It's until the cab's energized, yeah. And then you just set it to nighttime if it's a nighttime departure. That's all set up. What are the controls here? So you got your deploy and retract, standing button, ETCS controls, which see DTCS isn't in service yet. It's interesting to see that this is being added though, so I wonder if that's sort of planned for the future to add that. Door closed, windscreen heater, windscreen washer. This should be deregistered. Which, you don't think you register with that button, but okay. No, do you fucking register? Girl.
May
There
I
you
have
go.
your attention, please? Closed circuit television and remote video monitoring is
The
in
point
use
those
for
windows
this
should be shut to
station
keep the
for
camp
your
secure.
personal
Nope,
safety
nope.
and security.
Anyway, cab looks really good. Come into the interior. So, that's quite cool the way the light flashes. All lights flash. Miss the train's not going for a while, so if you usually get off, thanks. Don't know why I'm Irish, folks. The train's not departing. If you could leave the train, thank you. Apparently as well, when you're on the move, when the interconnection doors open, the noise level increases, which is quite good. It's really good. Oh, it was going to sit in the seat. I was like, they finally model toilet on trains, but no. Just wanting to walk through to the centre point of the train. But yeah, the artwork in here is great. It would be nice to get some like fake adverts on that, but it is what it is. I think this is going to be one of those trains where we do get an EP. Ah, that's a... Ooh, okay, so this is the interconnecting area. So... Okay, so it's just... I think it's a thing you pull across, probably. You got your cab, you can see in there. So this is what it looks like when they're connected up. What we'll do, just... No. For the absolute crack... Oh, it's off. Huh, that's fun. It must be going out as an ECS. I hacked myself a little bit there. You can see, yeah, it gets a bit louder in this area, which is quite good. That's really good. And then we get outside, we'll run along the platform so we can see that train out. But you can see, overall, Glasgow, this side's still a bit dead. This side of Glasgow Central, though, really looks good. It's one of those trains, 380, I think, like I say, cracking unit, absolutely cracking. My only sort of negative point would be it should have been with the route at release. That's my only bit of negative feedback. There you go. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like the video if you did. Subscribe to see more from me regularly, and we'll see you in the next video. Until then, bye bye.